Hey there, viewers! Whether you exercise in the morning or not, you must include certain stretches in your routine to help wake up your body and mind. Stretching is very important because it helps with proper circulation in the body. Just 10 to 15 minutes of stretching is fine. In today's video, we're going to talk about the best stretches you should do every morning. How do you stretch your entire body? What's extending your back stretch? Is stretching your hip good for you? How do you stretch your vertebrae? We're talking about all of these and more. Number 1. Stretching your entire body. If you think stretching in the morning is a waste of time, you couldn't be more wrong. A good stretch helps you concentrate on your work throughout the day and drives away stress. Stretching your lower back especially can be a huge stress reliever. It also saves you from back pain, which catches up with you when you're working long hours at your desk. That's not all. Stretching also helps build flexible and stronger muscles. Stiff muscles are more prone to injury, as it's difficult to expand them when they're tight. Stretching makes them flexible, which reduces your chances of injury. If you suffer from joint and muscle pain, you need to do stretches first thing in the morning. Do full body stretches that include your entire body. This will help relieve pain in your muscles. Full body stretch can be done while you're on your bed. To do this, raise your arms so that they're over your head. Ensure that your shoulders are on your bed. Now extend your entire body starting from your fingertips all the way down to your toes. You can do this for at least 5 minutes. Number 2. Extending your back. There are several stretches you can do to make your body flexible. A few of them are perfect for your morning routine. For example, you can do push-ups, shoulder extenders, and quadriceps stretches in the morning. Extending your back is also a great way to start your day. To do this stretch, you'll need to sit in your chair and put your back firmly against the backrest. Extend both your arms across your chair's backrest as far as possible so that you can give your back and chest a good stretch. Stay in this position for about 15 seconds. You can repeat this multiple times. Number 3. Stretching your hip. Start your stretches right from your bed before you get up in the morning. You'll experience a reawakening of the body. One of the best stretches is the hip stretch. For this, you'll need to lie down on your back. Make sure your legs are bent while your feet remain flat on the floor. Now place your right ankle across so that it's supported by your left knee. Now connect your hands so they're either below or above your left knee. Once in this position, pull your left leg so that it moves towards your chest. By doing this, you'll be able to stretch your hip. You can do this for 10 seconds and then move to the other side. Number 4. Stretching your vertebrae. You'll need to lie down for this stretch. Once in the position, grab your left knee with your left hand and gently pull it towards the left direction while making sure your shoulders are tucked in. Now move your right hand in the right direction and extend it as far as you can. Stay in this position and take a deep breath, then change the position to the other side. You can do this a few times to give your vertebrae a good stretch. Number 5. Stretching your chest and the shoulders. To do this stretch, you'll need to put your arms behind your back and interlock your fingers. Raise the arms while keeping the fingers interlocked. Raise them until your chest feels this stretch. Hold this position for about 30 seconds. You can do this a number of times. Number 6. Side bend. You can either stand or sit for this particular stretch. Once in position, move your hand down the side of your opposite leg as far as you can. Move back to your starting position at the same slow pace. Now do the same on the opposite side. You can repeat this a few times. Number 7. Child pose. For this stretch, you'll need to start in the kneeling position and put your arms above your head. Now you need to bend forward so that your chest and hands are touching the floor. If you can't fully touch the floor, you should try to get as close as you can to it. Your hands will need to be put forward and should be as far away from your body as possible. Make sure that your shoulders remain relaxed. You'll need to be in this position for about 5 seconds and then repeat it multiple times. Number 8. Stretching your neck. For this stretch, you'll need to hold your head using your right hand. Turn to the left while holding your head, but do it gently. Stay in position for about 30 seconds and then switch sides. This way, you'll be able to stretch your neck properly without hurting yourself. Number 9. Stretching your back. For this stretch, you'll need to be in a seated position. Bring your palms together and bring your arms forward. Hold this position for 10 seconds and then repeat. Before we move ahead, here's another video you might like. Watch and learn about exercises that can transform your body in as little as 4 weeks. Number 10. Knees to chest stretch. To do this stretch, you'll need to lie down on your back. Once in position, bring one of your knees to your chest. Support the knee with your arms so that you can stay in position. By doing this, your lower back will get a good stretch. If you want, you can do this stretch with both knees at the same time. Number 11. Cobra Stretch. This is a stretch you can do once you've moved around a bit after waking up. To do this, you'll need to lie down face first on the floor. Your palms will need to be flat on the ground. Now put your elbows to the side and lean towards the back. Once in this position, raise your stomach away from the surface as far as you can. You shouldn't feel uncomfortable. While doing this, make sure your neck and shoulder muscles are relaxed. Stay in position for 20 seconds and then bring yourself down to the starting position slowly. Repeat this a few times. Number 12. Stretching your lower back and vertebrae. This stretch also requires you to lay on your back. Once on the floor, raise one of your legs and bring it to the opposite side. While doing this, you need to make sure both your shoulders remain on the floor. If you want to make it a bit more comfortable, you can turn your face to the side where your arm is stretched out. You can do this move to stretch out both your lower and upper back muscles. While doing this, you need to breathe deeply. Number 13. Stretching your spine. This stretch is useful for those who go on runs regularly. Sit on the floor and shift your weight to the left side. Now move your right knee towards your chest. Move your left leg and straighten it. In this position, rotate your right leg so that your knee is now in front of the other. Extend your right hand along with your head and upper back. Hold on to this position for 20 seconds. Then switch sides and repeat multiple times. Number 14. Stretching your quadriceps. You'll need to do this stretch while in a standing position. Pull one of your legs behind your back using your hand. Bend backwards and push your pelvis to the forward position. You'll need to keep the knee in a downward direction so that your knee joints don't get damaged. Hold this position for about 30 seconds and switch sides. If you want help keeping your balance, you can take the help of a chair. Number 15. Stretching your lower back. Do you run in the early morning? This is a stretch that can help you. For this, you'll need to get on the floor and lie on your back. Bring your knees up to your sternum. You need to bring it up until you feel a stretch. Hold on to this position for 20 seconds and then release. Repeat multiple times. Number 16. Vertical stretch. This is a stretch that beginners can try. While in the standing position, put your hands out as far as possible. Stay in this position until you feel uncomfortable. While in this position, you'll also need to keep inhaling and exhaling. Breathe deeply. Keep repeating until you can't do it any longer. Number 17. Stretching your forearms. This is another stretch for beginners. While remaining in the standing position, raise your left arm to the right side. Hold your left palm using your right hand and pull it. Now, switch sides and repeat the same exercise. Number 18. Press-ups. You can perform press-ups easily while lying on your stomach. Just let your back arch. Your back and hips should relax as you lean forward. Practice holding this position for a few seconds. Do 15 repetitions of this. Morning workouts are a great way to stay fit. There are specific exercises for specific problems. Have we caught your interest? Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more exercise-related videos, shall we? Here's what you need to know. Watch the 7 best exercises to help with spider and varicose veins. Also, want to grow taller? Try these exercises. Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both and learn more about exercise and fitness. Are you going to start doing any of these stretches? Do you exercise in the morning? Let us know in the comments below.